Hey guys, it's Sweaty Zeus. We're starting at Inner Consecrated Snowfield here. I had an issue where, for whatever reason, the video didn't save, and then I had to like go back and record, the last hour, and I went over time, so it cut off the very beginning of the video, so it may feel a little awkward. I just wanted to create this transition into the video to let you know we're starting right here, and I'll just jump in to be talking about my shield, and I figured out why my guard boost was so low on a shield. I didn't know affinities change guard boost because normally I never change them, but yeah. Anyways, I'll go ahead and jump cut back into the walkthrough, and we'll finish up most of this area. So see you guys on the other side. You're gonna do PvP, but I'm just gonna do no skill for now. Um, oh, that changed my guard boost. I'm so stupid. I never even realized you could change your guard boost by changing the infusion or infinity. So it looks like standard's gonna give me the best at 61, which is actually pretty good. So shield's a lot better now. So disregard what I just said. I didn't realize I had that Astral War on. So I am looking at what we got here. We got a few Somber Stones, Stone Sword Keys, and an incantation, and then we'll ride over and fight our little mini boss. There's a Magma Wyrm, one of the tougher ones. Probably the toughest one we'll face. So there's one right there in that chair. Those little lightning dudes are gonna light us up. Can you okay, so they do tire out like if you let them shoot. So it's probably a good idea when you see them, and we gotta go get something to let them shoot their load, and then come back and get whatever you need. I still haven't got that dude's sword. Ooh. Oh no. No! You fucking prick. That sucks. They knock you off the sword, man. You're open to some damage, that's for sure. Alright. So 3 volleys will usually proc rot. No! Let's do it again. I talked about this sword in a lot of other videos, but just in case for those people that maybe stumbled onto this or just wanted to see this area. It is kind of interesting. So this sword, I've seen a lot of people online talk about how bad it is and it sucks, and they're disappointed because they think it looks cool, but you know, because of scaling, it really sucks. Damn, I didn't know they could come all the way down here. But there should be another item right around here. There's a stone sword and a somber stone. But anyways, this sword It doesn't have great scaling, so a lot of people dismiss it as not being a good weapon. But it does have good base damage, and that's something you really ought to consider when you're looking at weapons. Everyone looks at scaling and, what am I going to get for my points invested? But there are certain weapons that just have good base damage, and if they have good base damage and don't have good scaling, a lot of times they'll still be a very serviceable weapon. And those weapons are really good a lot of times because, like this one for example, it has low requirements. So you could meet the minimum requirements on it and then not really have to invest a bunch of stats trying to get your scaling up. I hope that makes more sense, but there's weapons like the Bloodhound Fang. I think it does like 300 something base damage, which is pretty low, but it, we get like 400 points out of scaling on it when I used it and had a little bit invested. But like this one, we're only getting like 190 something with all of our scaling at 625 base damage. And then comparatively, like the long sword's another really good one. There's a plus 25 longsword. You can see 385, 625. I mean, that's a big difference, But people say the longsword's good because it has good scaling. But I mean, if you're doing more damage, I mean, I think actually too that's not accurate because I think that longsword I had taken the Ash of War off, but I did have the same Ash of War on it as this, and I was comparing them because I was trying to decide what weapon I wanted to use for like carrying grandeur, and the carrying grandeur does scale a lot better with magic on the longsword for whatever reason. You get better, like damage based on your intelligence level. So I must have taken the, okay, yeah, it's standard. But if that was magic, it'd be a apt comparison. But when I looked at it, this one still comes out on top, even though this one has way better scaling. This one has like B scaling and int, and this one has D, or it might be C. I'd have to look. Next time we hit a grace. But this one I have out has, I think, like 40 more damage AR than the longsword. So again, there's weapons. This weapon only requires 10 strength, 10 dex, and if you're going to do an int build, 18's nothing. So you could get away with not investing any points, and you'd be getting around 600 AR if it's fully upgraded, instead of having to dump a bunch of stats into a weapon to get maybe a couple more points out of it. So just look at the total damage. Don't just look at the scaling, is my point. Now in the case of the Ash of War, it does come up short compared to the longsword. And I mean the longsword's like a lot better. But just as far as like your standard attack rating, this one is a lot better than the longsword. So I just wanted to call that to your attention and be sure that, okay, we gotta head down here. And just be sure to look at the total picture. I know scaling can be sexy and it's interesting it's fun to like think about how you're going to spend your stat points and things, but it's like, to me it's more makes more sense if I can not invest that much and get similar results, and then I can invest those points in other places. Like I could put them in Vigor or more Mind, or, you know, raising my equip weight so that I can wear stronger armor instead of only just focusing on damage. Almost there. Got a warp, but we're already halfway here, so. These guys have pretty strong frenzy here, so just be careful, especially these trolls. So you might want to get one of the trolls and kind of lead them away from the other. If you take on both at once, it's going to be pretty gnarly, so. When he does that, he's ready to shoot. And he does some damage. No, don't phase out. Gotcha. No, the other one spotted us. Why are they phasing out so much? There. Uh-oh. Oh no, oh no, 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 no! Shit. Oh. Yeah, if you get afflicted with madness by those dudes, it's more than likely death. Let's go with a different summon. I didn't mean to hit that one. I want to try these dudes out. I just got them finally upgraded, so. I still cannot upgrade Titch. I'm out of 8s, and we're not going to get our bell bearing for the Ghost Glove Ward 8 until the Howling Tree. So, I think it's kind of late in there, too, unfortunately. And I was trying to look for other places, but I think I've used all of them, so. These guys got the potential to be a really good summon. The video I watched where the guy upgraded all the summons and had them fighting a boss, they did one of the better jobs, I thought. Alright, where are we at? Oh, that, here, you can get it first. The other thing you gotta watch out for is these dudes have a ton of range. A lot more than we're used to when dealing with Frenzy. We're using that unlimited 15 seconds of magic there to my benefit. Uh-oh. Okey-doke. There it is here. So this, I wanted to show you. This little ledge here I hopped up on. Damn. Those last ones did work on my men. But that little ledge I hopped up on there is going to allow you to hop down in the little hidden area here. It's easy to miss. So we'll hop on Torrent. I was going to show you on the map, but damn it. I got a long combo. Alright, so it's right here. It's in this like kind of like middle building, facing off over the cliff. You're gonna hop up these and then double jump. And we'll get Unendurable Frenzy down here. Which is another, you know, form of frenzy basically. We'll just jump out of that. Alright, now we're gonna go get our runes back. Uh-oh. Gotcha. Our one guy made it, just barely, through all those trolls, through 4 of them. Not bad. Especially with that frenzy they can do. I mean, that'll take most of them out pretty quick. Stone sword in here. Whoa! Shit. I'm not used to how strong they got. Yeah, so these enemies in here just do a ton of damage. But, they can't really take a lot, so I need to get my, faith up just enough to be able to run a healing spell. So I can keep my HP topped off for the ritual sword. Alright, so we are done in here. Well, so what happened there was I get away with that most of the time. But I tried to pause the video on the map, and when you do, that way I don't have to go back and edit it together. I just was wanting to check my notes real quick for the next thing I'm gonna grab, and a lot of times, I can just come back in and pick up right where I left off, and you know, you're not the wiser when you watch the video. And that time I got interrupted by a guy, and he was probably just wailing on me the whole time that I was away. So let's try to get away a little bit. There we go. We've got a bow we can get here. It's the Albenarch bow. I don't know if it's farmable. I'm gonna check real quick. I'm gonna do the same thing. Give me 1 second. Alright, so the Albenarch bow is gonna be in that little tree area kind of ahead of us. If you remember, there's those large wolves that the women like Latina are riding, and they'll actually drop it. I'm not gonna farm it. I don't have any need for it. Normally with farmable weapons, I'll just tell you where it's at, and you can get it yourself. I'm not gonna make you watch me farm. As you can see, there's a few wolves straight ahead. There's a woman on one of them. You would kill her and all the ones like her to try to get it. It's about a 4% drop rate, so on average, you'll kill about 20 to 30 of them before you get it. You may get it first try though, but we're just heading over for this little canyon. I forgot these ones actually have incantations. They do. Yeah, so there's a somber stone over here. A little early. Damn, this dude's aggressive. No, that's a blood clot. So there is a Somber 7 right around here. It might be down there. I think that might be it. So we're going anyways. There's a few crabs down here. You'll want to use one of them because there's actually a statue to break. No, still not. Leaves this one here. Give him a whack. Right over this way. There's also an octopus over there you can use. It's gonna guard our way into the tunnel we're about to go in. Stand here, let him hit at you. You will. want you to hit us, stupid. I'll put us to sleep. There we go. Sure, that's the stone I was looking for. Oh, they're 8s, okay. Not 7s, 8s. Got it wrote down wrong. So there's the one I was talking about. Ah, damn it. There we go. There's another little dungeon for us. 2 keys. It's pretty cool how they have like a little dragon in here. It's like a little, they put him there as like a ladder. Just I like how this one has a unique design to it. This cave, you know, some of them can feel kind of samey, but I like when they do this, like this in Crystal Tunnel, if you remember. And then if there's like ice, we can see through down here. Pretty cool. There's some Misbegotten in here. Most of them are sleeping. Oh, they swing so late. Don't you want to fight out through all that back here to get a freezing grace? I thought there was a stone back here, but I guess so. I remember it not being worth it, but that's a little excessive. That that Astral War hits so hard. I love it. I just love the sword. I think way too many people are overlooking it. My whole point with the swords and the scaling was just take into account the base damage too. Don't fall in love with the scaling. There are some weapons that have S scaling that are great, but I'd rather have a weapon that has super high base damage. This is for just a regular first playthrough only, right? So if you start going into New Game Plus, that's where scaling really starts mattering. Because, you know, if your weapon only has good base damage, once it's at +10, you can't really get a lot more out of it. You can only get what the scaling gives you. Like this weapon, for example, if we were to play through a second time, it would kind of suck because you can't get a lot of return on your investment for putting points into, you know, like dex and strength and intelligence. But if you have a weapon that has just high good base damage, and it makes the same AR as a weapon that has kind of crappy base damage and good scaling, well, you're still getting the same output. So this here, you gotta like kind of hop over all those to get up in here, and then you can go down here. Kind of goes down under that ice I showed you. But I mean, so you're really getting more, or not more, but you're getting the same thing for less investment as far as runes and leveling. It's hard to say without making it sound complicated, but just look at base damage and scaling. And then you can give scaling more weight as you get into further cycles of like new game. Because at a certain point, your weapons can't upgrade anymore, you know, +10 or +25. But you'll more than likely hit on most of your weapons in your first playthrough. So then when you get into New Game Plus, you can't really upgrade your weapon anymore. And the enemies are going to continue to get more health. So the way to increase your damage at that point becomes purely about scaling. And then you'll hit a point also where once you have 99 of a stat, you can't increase it through scaling either. That's one reason bleed weapons are so good in New Game Plus and further cycles. The enemies are going to continue to get more health, but bleed, when you get the hemorrhage effect, it actually is percentage based. So if an enemy that has higher health gets hit, it's going to do more damage than hitting an enemy with lower health. But they're both going to be proportional. So, you know, it'll say, for example, I don't know the exact number, but if it was 10% that hemorrhage procced, you're going to get 10% no matter if it's a boss or, you know, a little guy or whatever. So when you get into New Game Plus where enemies have 10,000 HP just roaming the open lands, then you know, having that percentage base really helps. So this is a Misbegotten, and it's got a really good face sword. I don't like the Astral War on it, but one of the legendary armaments that you get a achievement for. Oh no! Oh shit! It looked really good there though, didn't it? They did buff it, so it may be good now. It's just hard to get off. Golden Order Greatsword. I'll show it to you. Yeah, figure we'll try to meet the stats, but... And then you do like a swipe where an energy beam comes off. Pretty cool though, it's like an energy blade almost, like it's like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like there but not there. I think maybe the coolest looking weapon in the game. There's our boy waiting for us. So I upgraded this one too. In between the last episode and this one. Just try it out. Seems to do pretty good damage. I need to straighten these back out. You know, actually, now that I think about it, we still got a little more in here to go through. I'm gonna go to 60 on my bigger. You can see 843 AR on this, it's pretty good. I like the two-handed moveset too. It's got the vertical swings. Yeah, so we hadn't been in here yet, I don't think. Yeah, so that's going to take us to 971. Even more if you have Magic Scorpion Charm. I'm still waiting on... Oh, cool. Long head. That's like one I've had trouble getting to drop. I think this is a rune art. Yep. Nice. Been waiting on one of those. I did get one yesterday. I think that's it too. Basically what I came back for. Yesterday on the last video, the record hit, I did get a rune arc, but then I was it was terrible. Last night I was trying to get a screenshot for one of the video cards, like the default image for it, and I ended up getting killed. Got death blighted by the puke guys. Faramazula trying to get there. Kept trying to get one for the image, and I fought all the way back to the big one, a big worm face guy, and of course when I got there he wasn't there because he doesn't respawn. I was thinking he did, but they don't. So Kind of was like all for nothing. And I was so excited when I got a Rune Arc yesterday. And then just immediately lost it. Whoa. 13,000. That's pretty wild. So the magma worm's over here. There he is. As I was saying earlier, oh, I should have hit the grace. I'll be alright. As I was saying earlier, you can take them on. I usually do it from up there. Could do it here too if you get them around that corner. This one's actually really tough. Mimic will stay down there and fight him. But we can just sit up here and... Well, in the past he did. Maybe he's gonna... Trying to get a stagger on him, and I'm going to drop down and... do a critical. There we go. Shit. He was at the furthest point. Can we get it? Can we get it? Nope. Got some good hits though. Whoa! Yeah, you can see while I was up there, he is a monster. There goes our buddy. He shouldn't get you up here. I think every now and then he might hit you with his sword if he does it just right, but as long as you keep your health topped off and kind of stand furthest back, you'll be fine. Be sure to yeah, that'll hit you sometimes. I should have made a foul foot first. Oh well. He's worth a lot though. Let's see. 216,000. And we got a few dragon hearts from him, so. Alright, got a few minutes left. I think I'm gonna go up here to our town. We'll have to do that in the next one. I have time to do the avatar real quick. This doesn't take long in here, but my only issue with it is if we die, I don't want to have to split it up, so I'll do it in the next one. Little Alban arcs up here. I guess it's just a Sparkle Bloom up here. I had written that there was a crafting item. It is kind of rare, so anywhere the lightning strikes, you know, is where you're gonna get those. These guys do incantations, so you may want to take them out. Or kind of shoot them down on you. There's the other 8 I was talking about earlier. I think that's 1 and 2 there. Seven. There's a 7. We already got, no, is that the other 7 there? That might be it. No, I'm thinking of remember when I was down there with that statue we had break, I was looking for 7s. I think these were the ones I was looking for. Big boy. There's our little incantation. There we go. Nope. Just butterflies. Okay, that's the area we were down. Apologize for my sniffles. I'm either getting sick or allergies. That one likes to spit for some reason. That's how you can get down from up there, but we gotta hug this little path here. Running out of time, but I think we'll be alright. Nice. Give us a little refill. Oh no, big one. Big one. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I'm gonna hug this wall and cut through here. And you can see by the guardians we're getting close. Check something. Huh. Okay, so this isn't fire-based. Thought it was. To say if it is, that'll help us with the tree sentinel, but... Or not the tree sentinel, the tree avatar. They're really weak to fire, so like if you have, you know, like Black Flame or some other fire incantation, they work really good on them. But they're getting pretty tough at this point, so you want to use whatever advantage you got. I don't do believe this. Not even there yet. I guess we gotta call him again when we get up there. Even though we're like right there. Nice. I hate those dudes. There he is. Should be a summoner in here. Oh, I guess run around. Why is my timing so off? Whoa. I thought that one had me. Gotcha, bitch. Oh, excuse me. Damn, 516,000 runes. Jeez. Alright, well, that worked out perfect time-wise. We're right at 60 minutes. So, that will do it for this one. We're getting close to wrapping up Consecrated Snowfield. Still gotta do this right here. And there's an 8 right here. I guess I'll go get it. I hate fighting the Radagon Wolf here. He's like the one we fought in Ray Lucari Academy, but like way, way, way stronger. So I'm gonna go upgrade, and guess maybe I can get 2 levels this time. So